Hello, my friend. This is Dr. Michael Carter, and I appreciate you taking a few moments to join me today. In our previous discussion, we explored the best beverages to support your vision as you age. Simple, everyday drinks that can make a real difference. But today, we're shifting our focus to something even more foundational: the foods you eat. Specifically, we'll be talking about 3 small yet powerful seeds that can quietly but effectively protect and nourish your eyes, especially if you're over 70. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed your eyes feeling drier than they used to? Is reading becoming more challenging, even with the right prescription glasses? Do you find yourself squinting more often or feeling like the world around you isn't as sharp as it once was? If you answered yes to any of these, you're not alone, and it's not just your imagination. What's really happening is that your retina, the delicate layer of tissue at the back of your eye, is beginning to show signs of wear. This is a natural part of aging, but it's something we can actively address. After 70, the retina becomes more susceptible to damage from poor circulation, inflammation, and oxidative stress. The real concern, though, is that the retina doesn't have pain receptors. This means damage occurs silently, gradually, until one day you realize your clarity is fading. I've seen this pattern time and again in my practice. Patients come to me not because they're in pain, but because they've started losing the ability to do the things they love: reading the morning paper, recognizing the faces of loved ones, or enjoying a movie without straining. Vision loss doesn't just affect your eyesight. It chips away at your independence, your confidence, and your connection to the world around you. But here's the good news: you're not powerless against this. You don't need expensive supplements or invasive procedures to start protecting your eyes. Often, the solution lies in understanding what your body needs and providing it with the right support. There are 3 humble seeds, easy to find, affordable, and simple to incorporate into your daily routine, that have been shown to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow to the eyes, and support tear production. These seeds might just become your new daily habit for maintaining healthy vision. So, stay with me for the next few minutes. I'll walk you through each seed, explaining what it does, why it works, and how you can start using it today. And if this is your first time here, consider subscribing for more natural, practical ways to stay strong, independent, and healthy as you age. Every small choice adds up, and together, we can make a difference. Let's begin with the first seed, a quiet hero for aging eyes that you may already have in your pantry. Let me introduce you to chia seeds. You've probably seen them in smoothie bowls or sprinkled over yogurt, but their benefits go far beyond being a trendy superfood. For your eyes, especially your retina, chia seeds are a powerhouse of nutrients. Your retina is constantly at work, demanding oxygen, nutrients, and anti-inflammatory support around the clock. But as we age, blood flow slows, inflammation becomes more common, and the natural moisture in our eyes begins to diminish. This creates the perfect conditions for vision problems to develop. This is where chia seeds shine. They're one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Now, I know that sounds technical, but here's the simple version. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation within the retina and support healthy blood flow to your eyes. This means they may help slow or even prevent age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. And if you're someone who doesn't enjoy fish or struggles with fish oil supplements, chia seeds offer a gentle, natural alternative that's easy on the stomach and unlikely to interfere with medications. But the benefits don't stop there. Chia seeds are also rich in antioxidants, including lutein and zeaxanthin, the same nutrients found in high-end eye supplements. These compounds act like tiny bodyguards for your retina, shielding it from oxidative damage caused by everyday stressors like bright lights, screen time, or even sunlight. If you spend a lot of time reading, using digital devices, or outdoors, these antioxidants are especially important for maintaining long-term eye health. Another often overlooked benefit of chia seeds is their ability to support eye hydration. Dry eyes are a common complaint as we age, and chia seeds, when soaked in water, form a gel-like substance that helps retain moisture. This can improve your tear film, making your eyes feel more comfortable throughout the day. I've had patients tell me that simply adding chia seeds to their morning routine reduced their afternoon eye fatigue and decreased their reliance on artificial tears. Now, you might be wondering how to incorporate them into your diet. The good news is, they're incredibly versatile. You can stir a spoonful into oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or even soak them in water to create a hydrating drink. They have a neutral taste, so they won't overpower your meals. But a word of caution: start small. Chia seeds are high in fiber and absorb water rapidly, so it's important to never eat them dry and to drink plenty of water when consuming them. If you're new to chia, begin with just a teaspoon a day and gradually increase to a tablespoon. And if you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medications, it's always wise to check with your doctor first, as chia seeds can have mild effects on clotting for some individuals. One of my patients, Margaret, started adding chia seeds to her breakfast routine at 78. She had mild macular degeneration and struggled with persistent dry eyes. After just a few weeks, she noticed her vision felt clearer in the mornings, and she wasn't reaching for eye drops as often. At her next checkup, her eye doctor even remarked on the reduced inflammation in her retina. That's the power of a small, consistent habit. When I say chia seeds are a senior-friendly superfood, I mean it. They support retinal health, combat inflammation, promote hydration, and deliver essential nutrients, all in one tiny package. And the best part? You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just add this simple seed to what you're already eating, and let nature do the rest. Now, let's move on to the second seed, one that's particularly powerful for protecting the macula, the central part of your vision that allows you to see fine details. If chia seeds are your retina's best friend, then flax seeds are the unsung hero of your macula. This small but crucial part of your retina is responsible for the sharp, detailed vision you rely on for reading, recognizing faces, and seeing the world in high definition. After 70, the macula becomes increasingly vulnerable to damage, and once it begins to deteriorate, even simple tasks can become frustrating. This is why protecting it is so important, and why flax seeds deserve a place in your diet. Like chia, flax seeds are rich in ALA, the plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that helps reduce inflammation in the eyes. But flax seeds have a slight edge. They contain even more ALA per gram, making them an even more potent anti-inflammatory tool. This is critical because inflammation is a key contributor to macular degeneration. The ALA in flax seeds nourishes the photoreceptor cells in your macula, the cells responsible for detail, color, and contrast. When these cells are inflamed or undernourished, your vision loses its sharpness, almost like a camera lens smudged with fingerprints. But flax seeds offer something chia doesn't: lignans. These unique antioxidants are found in very few foods, and they play a remarkable role in neutralizing free radicals in your eye tissues. This means less oxidative damage, better circulation, and stronger blood vessels, all of which are essential for maintaining healthy vision, especially if your eyes feel tired or sensitive to light. There's another connection many people overlook: the link between gut health and eye health. When your gut is inflamed, it can trigger inflammation throughout your body, including your eyes. Flax seeds contain soluble fiber that feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, helping to reduce overall inflammation. I've seen this make a real difference for patients. One gentleman, Robert, 75, struggled with red, irritated eyes and sensitivity to light, particularly when driving at dusk. After adding ground flax seeds to his daily yogurt for a month, he noticed he wasn't squinting as much, and his eyes felt less strained. His ophthalmologist even observed reduced irritation around his macula at his next visit. A quick but important note: flax seeds must be ground to unlock their benefits. Whole flax seeds pass through your digestive system undigested, so grinding them, either with a coffee grinder or by purchasing pre-ground flax, is essential. Store them in the fridge to keep the oils fresh. As with any high-fiber food, start slowly. A teaspoon a day is a great beginning, and work your way up to a tablespoon if tolerated. And if you're on blood thinners or hormone-sensitive medications, consult your doctor first, as flax can interact with certain treatments. What I love about flax seeds is how effortlessly they fit into daily life. You don't need elaborate recipes. Just sprinkle them into oatmeal, mix them into baked goods, or stir them into soups. They're unnoticeable in taste but powerful in effect, helping to protect your macula, reduce inflammation, and even support gut health, all of which contribute to clearer, more comfortable vision. Now, let's turn our attention to the third seed, one that's often overlooked but could be the key to relieving dry eyes and improving circulation where it matters most. The third seed we'll discuss is one you might associate with baseball games or trail mix: sunflower seeds. Most people think of them as a simple snack, but they're actually one of the most underrated foods for supporting aging eyes, especially if you deal with dryness, fatigue, or blurry vision by the end of the day. The secret lies in their high vitamin E content, a potent antioxidant that helps shield your retina from oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust on a car. Over time, it wears down your eye tissues, particularly if you're exposed to sunlight, screens, or artificial light for long periods. Vitamin E helps slow this damage, supporting your central vision and potentially reducing the progression of macular degeneration. And unlike synthetic supplements, you're getting this nutrient from a whole, natural food. But vitamin E isn't the only benefit. Sunflower seeds also contain healthy fats that help keep your eyes lubricated. Many of my patients describe a gritty, burning sensation in their eyes by afternoon, a sign that their tear film is breaking down. The combination of vitamin E, monounsaturated fats, and a small amount of zinc in sunflower seeds can support natural tear production, keeping your eyes more comfortable throughout the day. Additionally, sunflower seeds provide selenium and magnesium, minerals that promote healthy circulation by relaxing blood vessels. This ensures your retina receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function optimally. One of my patients, Evelyn, 79, added a tablespoon of unsalted sunflower seeds to her afternoon yogurt and noticed her evening eye strain diminished within weeks. She could drive at dusk without discomfort and read for longer periods without fatigue. A few practical tips: opt for unsalted, shelled seeds to avoid excess sodium. If you have dental concerns, try ground sunflower seeds or blend them into smoothies. And as always, start with small amounts if you have digestive sensitivities. Sunflower seeds are an effortless way to give your eyes the nutrients they crave, no drastic lifestyle changes required. Now that we've explored all three seeds, you might be wondering how to put this into practice. The key isn't perfection, it's consistency. You don't need to eat all three seeds every day. Instead, find simple ways to incorporate them into meals you already enjoy. Whether it's chia in your morning smoothie, flax in your oatmeal, or sunflower seeds on your salad, small steps add up to meaningful results. If you've stayed with me this long, thank you. It shows you're committed to protecting your vision and your independence. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean surrendering to decline. With the right choices, like these three seeds, you can nourish your eyes, reduce inflammation, and maintain clarity for years to come. So, start small, stay consistent, and know that every positive choice you make is a step toward healthier vision. This is Dr. Michael Carter, reminding you that health isn't about perfection, it's about presence. Take care of your eyes, and take care of yourself. Now let's turn our attention to the second seed, one that plays a particularly vital role in protecting the most delicate part of your vision, the macula. If chia seeds are the guardians of your overall retinal health, then flax seeds serve as specialized protectors of that tiny but all-important center of your vision where clarity and detail live. The macula is only about 5 millimeters wide, yet it's responsible for allowing you to see faces clearly, read small print, and perceive the world in sharp focus. After age 70, this area becomes increasingly vulnerable to oxidative damage and inflammation, often manifesting as difficulty reading, problems recognizing faces, or that frustrating sensation where words seem to blur just when you need to see them most. What makes macular changes so insidious is how gradually they occur. You might not notice anything wrong until the damage has already progressed. That's why proactive support through nutrition isn't just helpful. It's essential for maintaining your quality of life and independence. Flax seeds offer something truly remarkable for macular health. They contain the highest plant-based concentration of a particular type of omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. While chia seeds also provide ALA, flax seeds deliver it in more concentrated amounts, making them especially potent for combating the low-grade inflammation that contributes to macular degeneration. Here's how it works at the cellular level. The photoreceptor cells in your macula have membranes made largely of fatty acids. When these membranes become inflamed or damaged, something that happens more frequently as we age, your visual acuity suffers. The ALA in flax seeds gets incorporated into these cell membranes, helping maintain their fluidity and integrity. This means better communication between cells, improved light sensitivity, and ultimately, clearer central vision. I've had patients in their late 70s who noticed they could read street signs more easily after adding flax to their diet consistently for several months. One woman, Helen, found she could finally read her beloved mystery novels again without exhausting her eyes after just 6 weeks of daily flax consumption. But the benefits of flax seeds extend beyond their omega-3 content. They're also the richest dietary source of compounds called lignans, which function as both antioxidants and phytoestrogens. In the context of eye health, lignans perform two crucial functions. First, they help neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules that cause oxidative stress in eye tissues. Second, they support healthy blood vessel formation in the choroid, the vascular layer that supplies your retina with oxygen and nutrients. Poor choroidal circulation is a major contributor to macular problems, and lignans help maintain the delicate network of tiny blood vessels that keep your macula nourished. This dual action, fighting oxidative stress while supporting circulation, makes flax seeds uniquely valuable for protecting against both dry and wet forms of age-related macular degeneration. There's another dimension to flax seeds that most people don't consider: their impact on what scientists call the gut-retina axis. Emerging research shows that the health of your gut microbiome directly influences inflammation levels throughout your body, including in your eyes. Flax seeds are exceptionally high in both soluble and insoluble fiber, which serve as prebiotics, food for the beneficial bacteria in your gut. When these bacteria ferment the fiber from flax seeds, they produce short-chain fatty acids that help reduce systemic inflammation. This is particularly important for eye health because chronic low-grade inflammation is now recognized as a key driver of many age-related vision problems. One of my patients, Richard, experienced this connection firsthand. At 82, he'd been struggling with persistent eye irritation and fluctuating vision that no eye drops seemed to help. After adding 2 tablespoons of ground flax daily to his diet, alongside probiotic foods, his eye comfort improved dramatically within 8 weeks. His ophthalmologist noted decreased inflammation markers during his next retinal exam. The practical aspects of using flax seeds are simple but important. Unlike chia seeds, which you can consume whole, flax seeds must be ground to access their nutrients. Their tough outer shells otherwise pass through your digestive system undigested. A small coffee grinder works perfectly for this, or you can buy pre-ground flax meal. Store it in an airtight container in the refrigerator to prevent the delicate oils from oxidizing. As for how to incorporate it into your diet, the possibilities are nearly endless. Stir it into oatmeal or yogurt, blend it into smoothies, mix it into pancake or muffin batter, or even use it as a binder in veggie burgers. The mild, nutty flavor blends seamlessly into both sweet and savory dishes. One creative patient of mine, Dorothy, mixes ground flax with a bit of honey and cinnamon as a toast topping, her vision preserve, as she calls it. Dosage matters with flax seeds. While they're incredibly beneficial, their high fiber content means you should start slowly, about 1 teaspoon daily, and gradually work up to 1 to 2 tablespoons to avoid digestive discomfort. It's also important to drink plenty of water when increasing flax intake. For those on blood-thinning medications or with hormone-sensitive conditions, a quick check with your healthcare provider is wise, as flax seeds can have mild blood-thinning and estrogen-modulating effects. That said, for most people, flax seeds are a safe and exceptionally beneficial addition to a vision-supportive diet. What makes flax seeds so extraordinary is their ability to address multiple aspects of macular health simultaneously. They combat inflammation through their omega-3s, fight oxidative stress with lignans, support healthy circulation to the eyes, and even contribute to a healthier gut microbiome that indirectly benefits your vision. In my practice, I've seen patients not only maintain but sometimes even improve their macular function with consistent flax seed consumption as part of an overall eye-healthy lifestyle. One gentleman, Walter, had early-stage dry macular degeneration that remained stable for 5 years after he began his daily flax habit, something his retinal specialist called remarkable given the typical progression of the condition. The psychological impact of protecting your central vision shouldn't be underestimated either. When patients realize they can still read their grandchildren's birthday cards, enjoy their morning crossword, or recognize familiar faces across a room, it restores a sense of control and confidence that often gets eroded with age. That's why I consider flax seeds not just a nutritional supplement, but a tool for preserving independence and quality of life. They represent a simple, affordable, and effective strategy that puts some power back in your hands, something particularly valuable when facing the inevitable changes that come with aging. As we move forward, remember that the goal isn't perfection. You don't need to consume flax seeds every single day without fail to see benefits. Even incorporating them several times a week can make a measurable difference over time. The key is consistency and finding ways to enjoy them that fit seamlessly into your existing eating patterns. Whether you choose to sprinkle them on salads, blend them into breakfasts, or bake them into snacks, what matters is that you're providing your eyes, especially that precious macula, with the nutrients they need to stay healthy for years to come. Now, let's turn our attention to the third seed in this powerful trio, one that's often dismissed as mere snack food but holds surprising benefits for aging eyes, particularly when it comes to combating dryness and protecting against light-induced damage. Sunflower seeds, often relegated to baseball games and trail mix, actually contain a combination of nutrients that address some of the most common and frustrating vision complaints in older adults. But their benefits go far beyond what you might expect from such a humble-looking seed. The magic begins with their exceptionally high vitamin E content, a fat-soluble antioxidant that plays several critical roles in eye health. Unlike water-soluble antioxidants that work in the fluid portions of your eye, vitamin E is uniquely positioned to protect the fatty membranes of your photoreceptor cells. These membranes are particularly vulnerable to damage from blue light, the kind emitted by digital screens and sunlight, and vitamin E acts like a microscopic shield, preventing oxidative chain reactions that can lead to cellular damage. But vitamin E isn't working alone in sunflower seeds. They also provide substantial amounts of zinc, a mineral essential for transporting vitamin A from your liver to your retina, where it's used to produce melanin, a protective pigment in your eyes. Zinc deficiency has been linked to poor night vision and increased risk of macular degeneration, making sunflower seeds a double-duty food for eye protection. Then there's selenium, another mineral abundant in sunflower seeds that supports your body's natural antioxidant systems. Together, these nutrients create a synergistic effect that's greater than the sum of its parts, something I've witnessed repeatedly in my practice with patients who struggle with light sensitivity or slow visual recovery after bright exposure. Perhaps the most immediately noticeable benefit of sunflower seeds for many older adults is their impact on dry eyes. The combination of healthy fats, particularly linoleic acid, and vitamin E in sunflower seeds helps stabilize the tear film that keeps your eyes moist and comfortable. Many patients report that adding a small handful of sunflower seeds to their daily diet reduces that gritty, burning sensation that typically worsens as the day progresses. The mechanism here is fascinating. The fatty acids in sunflower seeds get incorporated into the meibum, the oily layer of your tear film that prevents tears from evaporating too quickly. When this layer is compromised, as often happens with age, tears evaporate rapidly, leading to dryness and irritation. By providing the building blocks for healthy meibum production, sunflower seeds offer a nutritional approach to managing dry eye symptoms. One of my most memorable success stories with sunflower seeds involved a retired teacher named Barbara. At 78, she was struggling with severe dry eye that made reading, her lifelong passion, increasingly difficult. Artificial tears provided only temporary relief, and her ophthalmologist had few other suggestions. After adding just a quarter cup of raw, unsalted sunflower seeds to her daily diet, spread throughout the day as snacks, she noticed improvement within 3 weeks. By 2 months, she could read for hours without discomfort, something she hadn't been able to do in years. What's more, her optometrist observed significant improvement in her tear film quality during her next examination. When selecting sunflower seeds for eye health, opt for raw or dry roasted varieties without added salt or oil. The shells are edible but can be tough on digestion, so shelled seeds are generally preferable. For those with dental concerns or difficulty chewing, sunflower seed butter makes an excellent alternative. Just check that it contains no added sugars or hydrogenated oils. As with any high-fat food, moderation is key. About 1 ounce, roughly a quarter cup, per day provides ample benefits without excessive calories. The true beauty of sunflower seeds lies in their convenience and versatility. They require no preparation, travel well in small containers, and can be eaten anywhere, making them an ideal vision-supporting snack for active seniors. I've had patients keep them in their car for long drives, by their reading chair for book sessions, or next to their computer for workdays. Unlike some nutritional interventions that require major lifestyle changes, sunflower seeds offer a simple grab-and-go solution that fits effortlessly into established routines. As we've seen with all 3 seeds, chia, flax, and now sunflower, the path to better eye health doesn't require drastic measures or expensive supplements. Often, it's the small, consistent additions to your daily diet that yield the most meaningful and lasting results. In our final section, we'll bring everything together, offering practical strategies for incorporating these seeds into your life in ways that feel sustainable and enjoyable. Because ultimately, the best nutritional strategy is one you can maintain long-term, one that supports not just your eyes, but your overall enjoyment of food and life. Remember, protecting your vision as you age isn't about fear of decline. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and tools that help you continue doing what you love for as long as possible. These seeds represent nature's quiet gift to your eyes, packages of concentrated nutrition that have supported human health for millennia. By making them part of your routine, you're honoring both ancient wisdom and modern science in the most practical way possible, one small seed at a time. Now we come to the final piece of our vision-supporting seed trilogy, one that might surprise you with its humble appearance yet remarkable benefits. Sunflower seeds, often overlooked as just a casual snack, actually contain a powerful combination of nutrients specifically beneficial for aging eyes. While chia and flax seeds work primarily on inflammation and circulation, sunflower seeds address two other critical aspects of eye health: protection against oxidative damage and relief from the dry, irritated eyes that plague so many seniors. The secret lies in their exceptional vitamin E content, a fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a unique role in safeguarding your vision. Unlike water-based antioxidants that work in the fluid parts of your eye, vitamin E specializes in protecting the delicate fatty membranes of your retinal cells. These membranes are particularly vulnerable to damage from blue light, the kind emitted by digital screens, fluorescent lighting, and sunlight, and vitamin E acts like microscopic armor, preventing the chain reactions of oxidative stress that gradually degrade your vision over time. What makes sunflower seeds truly special is how their nutrients work together. Alongside vitamin E, they provide substantial amounts of zinc, a mineral that serves as the delivery system for vitamin A to your retina. Without adequate zinc, your eyes can't properly use the vitamin A needed to produce melanin, the protective pigment in your eyes. This explains why zinc deficiency has been linked to poor night vision and increased risk of macular degeneration. Then there's selenium, another mineral abundant in sunflower seeds that boosts your body's natural antioxidant defenses. This trio, vitamin E, zinc, and selenium, creates a synergistic effect that's more powerful than any single nutrient alone. I've seen this synergy at work in patients who struggled with light sensitivity or slow visual recovery after bright light exposure. One particular case that stands out is Arthur, an 81-year-old retired photographer who found himself increasingly bothered by glare and halos around lights at night. After adding just a quarter cup of sunflower seeds to his daily diet, he reported noticeable improvement in his light tolerance within 6 weeks. He could finally drive at dusk without discomfort and enjoy his beloved photography books again. For many seniors, the most immediately noticeable benefit of sunflower seeds is their impact on dry eyes, a complaint so common it's practically a universal experience after 70. The combination of healthy fats, particularly linoleic acid, and vitamin E in sunflower seeds helps stabilize the tear film that keeps your eyes moist and comfortable. Here's why this matters. Your tear film has 3 layers: an outer oily layer, a middle watery layer, and an inner mucus layer. With age, the oily layer produced by your meibomian glands often becomes deficient or poor quality, causing tears to evaporate too quickly. The fatty acids in sunflower seeds provide the building blocks your body needs to produce better quality meibum, the oil that forms that crucial outer tear layer. This nutritional approach to dry eye can be surprisingly effective. I remember Margaret, a 76-year-old avid reader who had given up her book club because her eyes would burn and blur after just 20 minutes of reading. After incorporating sunflower seeds into her daily routine, sometimes sprinkled on salads, sometimes eaten as an afternoon snack, she found she could read for hours again without discomfort. Her ophthalmologist confirmed significant improvement in her tear film quality at her next checkup. The convenience of sunflower seeds makes them particularly appealing for older adults. Unlike some health foods that require preparation or special storage, sunflower seeds are ready to eat straight from the package. They travel well in small containers, making them perfect for keeping in your pocket, purse, or car. Many of my patients find them especially helpful during long drives or flights when dry eyes tend to worsen. One creative patient, Evelyn, keeps a small tin of sunflower seeds next to her computer. Whenever she takes a break from screen time, she enjoys a small handful as what she calls her eye snack. This simple habit has helped her maintain comfortable vision throughout her workday without relying solely on artificial tears. When selecting sunflower seeds for eye health, opt for raw or dry roasted varieties without added salt or oils. While the shells are edible, shelled seeds are easier to digest for most seniors. For those with dental concerns or difficulty chewing, sunflower seed butter makes an excellent alternative. Just be sure to choose varieties without added sugars or hydrogenated oils. As with any high-fat food, moderation is key. About 1 ounce, roughly a quarter cup, per day provides ample benefits without excessive calories. Some people prefer to soak their sunflower seeds overnight to make them easier to digest and to activate certain enzymes, though this isn't necessary to obtain their eye health benefits. What's remarkable about sunflower seeds is how they complement the benefits of chia and flax seeds we discussed earlier. While chia and flax excel at reducing inflammation and supporting circulation, sunflower seeds specialize in protecting against oxidative damage and maintaining healthy tear production. Together, these three seeds form a comprehensive nutritional strategy for aging eyes, addressing multiple aspects of vision health simultaneously. This holistic approach is what makes them so effective. I've had numerous patients report that combining all three seeds in their diet led to improvements that exceeded what they experienced with any single seed alone. Take the case of Robert, a 79-year-old who had been struggling with both dry eyes and gradually worsening macular degeneration. After systematically adding chia, flax, and sunflower seeds to his daily meals, chia in his morning smoothie, flax in his oatmeal, and sunflower seeds as snacks, he experienced not just improved comfort but measurable stabilization in his macular condition over 2 years, much to his retinal specialist's surprise. Implementing these seeds into your daily life doesn't require drastic changes or complicated recipes. The key is finding simple, sustainable ways to incorporate them into foods you already enjoy. For breakfast, try stirring a tablespoon each of ground flax and chia seeds into your oatmeal or yogurt, topped with a sprinkle of sunflower seeds. For lunch, add a tablespoon of ground flax to soups or sprinkle sunflower seeds on salads. An afternoon snack could be a small handful of sunflower seeds with some fruit, or chia pudding made the night before. Dinner might include flaxseed-enhanced meatballs or bread with sunflower seeds baked right in. The possibilities are limited only by your imagination, and the beauty is that none of these additions require you to change your entire eating pattern, just enhance what you're already doing. It's important to approach this as a gradual process rather than an overnight transformation. Start with one seed at a time if that feels more manageable, perhaps beginning with sunflower seeds since they require no preparation. After a week or two, add ground flax to your routine, then finally chia seeds. This phased approach allows your digestive system to adjust to the increased fiber content and helps you identify which seeds you enjoy most and how they affect your vision and overall well-being. Many patients find keeping a simple journal helpful, noting which seeds they consumed each day and any changes in eye comfort, visual clarity, or other observations. Over time, these notes can reveal valuable patterns about what works best for your unique needs. For those concerned about cost, all three seeds are surprisingly affordable when purchased in bulk, especially compared to the price of many eye health supplements. They store well in airtight containers in cool, dark places. The refrigerator is ideal for flax and chia to preserve their delicate oils. A little goes a long way. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons per day of each seed can make a meaningful difference over time. This makes them accessible to nearly everyone, regardless of budget. I've had patients on fixed incomes who found creative ways to incorporate these seeds, buying in bulk with friends, growing their own sunflowers, or focusing on whichever seed was most affordable in their area at any given time. The psychological benefits of taking proactive steps for your eye health shouldn't be underestimated either. In my years of practice, I've observed that patients who actively participate in their vision care, through nutrition, proper eyewear, and eye-healthy habits, often maintain better visual function and experience less anxiety about aging than those who feel powerless against the passage of time. There's profound value in knowing you're doing something tangible each day to protect your sight. As one patient, Gloria, put it, "Eating my seeds every morning makes me feel like I'm giving my eyes a daily hug." This sense of empowerment can be just as valuable as the physical benefits the seeds provide. As we conclude our exploration of these three remarkable seeds, remember that the goal isn't perfection, it's consistent, mindful nourishment for your eyes. Some days you might enjoy all three seeds, other days just 1 or 2. What matters is the overall pattern over weeks and months. Vision health, like all aspects of wellness, is a marathon, not a sprint. The small, daily choices accumulate into significant results over time. I've witnessed countless patients in their 70s, 80s, and beyond maintain remarkably clear vision and comfortable eyes simply by making these seeds a regular part of their diet, alongside other sensible eye care practices like regular checkups, proper eyewear, and sensible screen habits. If you take away just one thing from our discussion, let it be this: your eyes are remarkably responsive to nourishment, even later in life. The retina has an incredible capacity to utilize the nutrients you provide, often showing improvement even after years of neglect. Whether you're dealing with dry eyes, worrying about macular changes, or simply wanting to preserve your vision for years to come, these three seeds, chia, flax, and sunflower, offer a simple, natural, and effective way to support your eyes every day. They represent one of the easiest yet most powerful steps you can take toward maintaining your visual independence and quality of life as you age. As we part ways, I encourage you to think of these seeds not as medicine or treatment, but as food, as natural partners in your journey toward lasting eye health. They connect you to ancient wisdom. Flax has been cultivated since Babylonian times, chia was prized by the Aztecs, sunflowers were domesticated by Native Americans, while being perfectly suited to modern nutritional science. In a world of complicated health advice and expensive interventions, they stand out for their simplicity, affordability, and effectiveness. So why not start today? Your future self, reading comfortably, enjoying clear views of loved ones' faces, maintaining independence, will thank you for each small seed you sow in the garden of your eye health. After all, the best time to care for your vision was years ago. The second best time is today. Here's to seeing life's beauty clearly for many years to come.